Hello, and welcome to United Kopitiam.
Hello.
My name is Singh, and this is
Hello,
me.
all the way from Indie Pahang. Yep.
Pang, and I'm from KL, Malaysia. Okay, so I think we are live, and if we are not live, I'm saying hello to you again. So, United Kopitiam. Today we're gonna talk about Pogba. So before we talk about Pogba today, if you can do us a massive favor and help us to grow our small little channel, please do like and subscribe to our
Yep.
channel. Yep. And also if you want to talk about anything Pogba, Manchester United, about Manchester
Anything
United,
like that. Yep.
yeah, anything about Manchester United, especially about Pogba, please do drop your comment. So yeah, let's talk about Pogba. And as of yesterday, I think yesterday or Sunday, in Tokyo, he has confirmed that he wants to leave. Full stop. There is no mistranslation. There is no language barrier.
Just
There
want
is,
to
yeah. It's just from the horse's mouth. Everything is in English. So he
mm.
said that he wants to have a new challenge somewhere else. He also said that this season is his best season. He says my best season. And some people did well, some people did not do so well. It is his best season, so he's always looking for new challenges, and probably he'll be looking for new challenges somewhere else. So full stop. He wants to live. I think our first discussion is this his best season? We have to go through his time here in Manchester United. Did he give his all to Manchester United? Did he do his best in Manchester United jersey? So first of all, what do you think?
For me, the thing is, only after the third season, okay, he came in 2007. I think he came in 2016. Mourinho bought him, and then he did well in the first season, but still trying to adapt to Mourinho's style of play. The thing is, why he's the most productive this season? Because of the others as well. The other players are not being that, and he's being the center of everything. When Ole took over, and in the first 10 games, he was fantastic, and then after that 10 games, everything went down. Everything went downward. So for me, like I said, it's not a big surprise for me when if Pogba says that this is actually his best season, because everything is centered around him and his play. He is at like I said, he's in the midst of everything, be it the attacking plays, be it the way that they defended, because the position of Pogba allows him to to be the defensive stop, and also to be the first attacking avenue, whether to channel the ball, whether to channel the ball to the wings, or whether to channel the ball directly to the attackers and so on. So it's not a huge surprise for me. He should fit the bill. So every season we expect big things of him. So in terms of this season, um, the stats don't lie. Yes, like you said, the stats don't lie. But if you scrutinize the statistic thoroughly, it is how Man United, the way Ole specifically puts him in every single game, especially in the build up of attacking or defensive. He should be getting those numbers, and then with the talent that he has, be it in attacking wise. And then like I think one of the news portals stated that yes, he scored the most number of goals, but I think half of it came from
Penalty.
penalties, and then he did miss a lot of penalties as well. And then at the same time, the through balls and through balls, and also the passing, and also the shots on goal. So I expected him to really put on more shots on goal because of the way that Mourinho wants him to play, and also Ole wants him to play. Getting that if you can't get a penetration against a deeper defensive teams, you should be getting more shot on targets from your attacking midfielders, and also from your midfielders precisely. So yeah, it's not a huge surprise for me for him to say that because he has the stats don't lie, but the way that Man United has been set up this season and also when he came in, it is what he's supposed to do. So yeah, so that's what I think of him. Yep.
Okay, so let's go back to the beginning. 18 goals, 13 assists, and if you have been going through Facebook, you will see this stats where he has the most foul drawn. In Manchester United squad, he has the most foul
Yep.
drawn. He
Most
has the
skills.
most
Yeah.
true passes. Of course, like you
Yes.
said, his position allows him to do all those things, and he's been actually to me, he has 3 good months. The time when Oli came in. Before that, he has a very bad 3 months, and
Yes.
after that, he has at the end of the season, everybody can see that he has a very bad 2 to 3 months.
Yep.
So to a lot of people, he did not do enough. But I'm going to say that in that team of Manchester United, none of them has done well enough. The only people that we can actually applaud, there's only 2 people, which is Shaw and Lindelof. These are the only people that deserve to start next season. And to me is I believe that a lot of fans who said bad things about it, a lot of the you see Manchester United is a hot seat. Everyone, including Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, is going to get a lot of heat sitting on being Manchester United player, being involved in Manchester United. So what I'm saying that Pogba is a diva. He couldn't stand all these talks about him. But if you are a good player, you know what you're doing generally. You shouldn't be swayed by all this opinion, by all these bad things that are being said about him. Especially the word virus is being linked to him so much. But so I'm saying that his attitude has a certain sense to me that has been corrupted. His attitude is the main cause for his downfall. He cannot stand the heat and has because he said he wants to go. I can tell you that it's also part of the reason. Part of the reason is all the fans have not all of, but half the fans have been talking bad about him. There's another half who loved him. I actually stand in the half that actually applauded what he did the last season. I would say that I supported him all this while, and I do not like it when fans say that Elvis pick is always picking on him. I don't like it because he was the best player in a group of no in a group of sheeps. In a group who did Rashford, Marshall, they did not put in the effort. So who are we to
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
that Pogba
Correct.
must
Yep.
put in the effort? Um, and even among them, he tried to do something. That's why his stats doesn't lie. He tried his best to actually provide assists. He even his assist doesn't come off. He tried to make a shot, and even though minus the 7 penalties that he has taken, he still has 11 goals for a midfielder. Some people will scrutinize and say that, oh, look at this one section where he did not track back and defend. Did Marshall track back? Okay, and even that being said, the midfield, yes, McTominay did a lot more effort wise, but is he as talented in the passing? If you look at Pogba's passing, it is something we are going to miss next season
He's not.
if we sell
He
him.
doesn't play. He didn't play as much as Pogba though. So if you look at the stats, that's it. Like you say, I do
Mm,
agree. He's not surrounded by world class player. Whereas in that team, he's the only world class talent there. So he's kind of he cuts a frustrating figure every time when he's on the pitch. So I get what you mean. I get what you mean. So the thing is, why is he being scrutinized there? Being the best player all the time. You expect that. So I do agree with you. He's just trying to really put himself aside and be try to pick himself, pick that confidence that he has when he plays for Juventus. And then that's why I think he wants that new challenge where he surrounds himself um, with players who understand how world class talents work. So yeah,
Look,
I
I'm
do
just
agree
saying
with
that
you on
that's
that
why that's
particular
why
thing.
I bring in the diva discussion because he cannot stand the heat. I can tell you straight, he cannot stand the heat anymore. If he has the guts, if he has the tenacity, he will stay and prove himself that he can bring Manchester United somewhere. But he know he can't do it alone, and I'm not putting in the hate on Pogba, but I'm saying that my support of Pogba all this while has now been proven wrong by just him coming out to say that he wants to go. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying that he of all the trust I put him, he became he has shown that he is the real diva here, and he cannot take the heat, and he wants to go to, I mean, his dream team, probably Real Madrid. If he goes back to Juventus, I have zero respect for him anymore, because if you go to Real Madrid, I can see, okay, fine, a lot of people wants to go to Real Madrid, that is their dream team. But what?
It's like an up. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate to say that
It's
Real
like an
Madrid is above us, right? Because we should be on par with them. But all these 6 years we
with
have not
Real
been.
Madrid. Yeah.
Fine. Go to Madrid, realize your dream. Um, but if you have the guts, you stay and prove something. But nobody should be paying you more than what you're earning now, because no one deserve above 300,000. He is on 290,000. So, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
On the
I don't think there's no point staying anymore. He come up with this public statement. That's it. Full stop. There is no going back. And Manchester United should not be offering the reportedly 500,000 that's being reported for him. No. Why? Why? Because he wants to go. You want to give 500,000. Everyone's gonna come out and say they want to go, and then they're gonna ask for an increase.
everyone will be asking, yeah, for their
Yep.
fair share. Yeah.
So I'd
Mhm.
rather Woodward go and spend all this money on a new player, Bruno Fernandes. Where is Bruno Fernandes? I mean, we're gonna come back to him, but I can tell you there's nothing. There's nothing on Bruno Fernandes. Nothing is happening. So I'm very, very worried. We are in a mess. But what I believe is Pogba. He is going to go, and I think if Ole Gunnar is gonna ask opinion from Alex Ferguson, it's just one word. Nobody's bigger than club, so he has to go. If he
Yeah.
stays, he is going to screw up the dressing room. His divaness has already been proven by publicly coming out and saying that he wants to go. So I've always been supporting him, but once he said that, full stop, I cannot stand him anymore, and there is no point for him to stay anymore. No point giving him all the 500,000, because then he will just, everybody was just gonna come and ask, and then everybody says he's gonna go. Rashford, okay. Before we go to Rashford, so yes, I agree he should go as soon as possible. Um, Reportedly, there's a cheeky bid from Real Madrid, 90 million. Yeah, that.
90 million. Yeah,
Alright, that's
it's
my
like a
end.
£1 million above his the price that it was.
Yeah, my end. My left foot is worth more than 90 million. Okay, that's a joke. But what? How much do you think we should hold him hold out for? How much?
How much? Okay, depends on the deal. I don't know whether the thing is the Man United management has shown interest in terms of getting Gareth Bale into the deal. If let's say the deal includes Gareth Bale, I know that there's a talk that we shouldn't be getting the star players on big wages, but it's one star for the other, and then you can see we need that kind of speed and that kind of tenacity that Gareth Bale has. At the moment, he lacks that in terms of being in Real Madrid, because he's surrounded by a lot more pace and a lot more tenacity by the attacking players. So if we are holding out for Pogba, make sure that we get a better deal in terms of getting the right players, so that we can build a team based on based on what a team requires to do, especially for a Man United team, not surrounding anybody with any players and building the team around any players and so on. So yeah. So if the deal includes something that's a win-win or better, we getting the better end of the deal, and then I don't think a
What is the
figure should
ideal?
cut the deal,
Yeah.
a specific figure. Yeah,
What is
yeah.
the ideal
For
deal to
me,
you?
let's say if he chips in 90, but sorry, if Real Madrid puts in 90 but chips in Gareth Bale into the deal, I think that's a good deal for me. So yeah, uh,
Anything north of
I just like
150
that. I
million
just
for
like
me.
the idea of it.
Chip in
Anything
Gareth
over
Bale.
there, okay.
No, Gareth Bale come on loan. That's the most I can accept. Come on loan and still pay about 130 to 140 for Pogba.
Okay. I know that.
Mm.
I know based on the value, Man United value him as at 150 million pounds, right?
Yep, yep.
So if you can get him at 100 million pounds, that should be the right price for him, I think. yeah, it shouldn't go up until 150 because I know if it's 100 million pound, I'll be taking that anytime of the day. So yeah.
Look, he's a World Cup winner. By the end of the day, he's a World Cup winner. He's one of the best midfield. You see, I always say that his stats is very, very good, and he has proven it. Just that his defenders is something that I cannot. I mean, I have also
Mm.
been supporting it in despite all his defenders. I mean, I have a whole in trust that he won't say this, he won't come out publicly because the most he say is Zidane's a very good manager.
Yeah,
Unlike Lukaku, who says he's the best manager, he says Zidane is a very good manager. He said
Antonio
he's a
Conte.
dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, Antonio Conte is nowhere near. I mean, Zidane is much better than Antonio Conte. That
And now that Roberto Martinez saying that yeah he should leave. So yeah,
just go Lukaku. So to me, I've been supporting Pogba because there is no clear evidence that he wants to go. But I think this is just the last straw. I think every supporter should it should be sad to see him go, but there's no point keeping him. There's no point him staying anymore. So that's why. In order for him to go, we have to get the best. He is a World Cup player. He is one of the best midfielder on his day. On the 3 months that he did not down to, that he is the best midfielder. So, 150 millions. I mean, if Coutinho go for 150 million, what did Coutinho do? If Coutinho go for 150 millions, he is somewhere there. I mean, he's okay.
now I
Coutinho was
get
the best player.
now I get valuation. Yeah. Okay, all
Yeah,
right, all right.
Coutinho
Understand. Yeah, I understand your valuation now.
World Cup winner. Full stop. And also Neymar 200 million. Mbappe 200 million. If you could put in that kind of money, Pogba is near 150. He still has 3 years, 2 years plus one optional year left on his contract. Why should we let him go on cheap? So
He's at peak actually. He's 26. So yeah.
he's at his peak. He's at his peak. So 150 million is fine. Real Madrid. There's only one player from Real Madrid that I will think of switching him for. Not Gareth Bale. Not Isco. Isco's gonna leave, but how I don't know.
He's still getting older. No,
Yeah,
for
it's
me,
good
yeah,
for me. His stats
it's
not very
it's a
good
no.
also last season. So there's only
I,
one
I know,
player
I
that
know
I
who you
will
want.
let go.
You want Varane.
Yes,
You want
that
Rafael Varane.
that is our problem position. If we have a run, we can forget
Rafael
about the
Varane,
lead. We
Rafael
can
Varane
forget.
is an injury-prone defender. He's like Chris Smalling, but slightly better in terms of defending.
Oh,
So
he's
that's
again a
how
World
I
Cup
rate
winner.
Rafael.
But the thing is, the French connection is that Varane's not going to go. So if Varane's not going to go, 150 million, you sell your players elsewhere. I've consistently said, do
Mm.
not deal with Real Madrid. Every time we deal with Real Madrid, we are at the end
At
of
the
a
losing end.
dumb business. Of dumb business. So De Gea was the last time a lot of problem, and then every time we try to link ourselves with a Real Madrid player, remember Alvaro Morata, what happened? Chelsea got him on a cheaper price than we ever quoted for. So I mean, what are we playing Manchester United for? So Ed Woodward is having a very very big problem on his hand, and Pogba is definitely one problem. No point putting him, but I can see Ed Woodward wanted to keep him to sell shit. I can tell you, if Bruno Fernandes come in half a season, he's gonna sell shit. If you bring in a right wing, Irving Lozano, still not confirmed with Napoli. You bring in Irving Lozano in half a season, he will be able to sell shit. Okay, let Pogba go. That we don't need a star player. We built our star player. That is Manchester United. So
Yes, yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think I speak my words about Paul Pogba. If any one of you have anything else to say about Pogba, please drop us a comment because I cannot stand Paul Pogba at the moment. I have been supporting him, but I cannot stand him anymore because full stop. Once he say he wants to leave, just do what Sir Alex Ferguson said. Nobody's bigger than the club. He thinks he's bigger than club, and he's already said he's going to leave. He's not going to put in on loyalty. He's not going to fight for the club. Let him go. Okay. Any last word for
Let
him?
him. Yeah.
Let him
For
go.
me, yeah.
Let him go.
In terms of Pogba,
Can't hold him back
I'm not
anymore.
exactly a Pogba hater or Pogba supporter in per se. But like I said, I've never been a big fan of creating a team or building a team around a player, okay, a specific player, because nobody is bigger than the club. When if you want the club to be sustainable and always fighting for the right thing, which is a title and so on, it should be that particular guy should have that kind of drive that players put in for a club. So it doesn't make sense where we get players who don't who doesn't really want to play the way that they should be playing whenever they put on that shirt, whenever they put on that badge. So yeah, in terms of Pogba's case, um, he has done it before, and now he has done it again. So what a better time to just get him what he wants and get get Man United the right players so that we can really fight for the
Yes.
for what we believe
Get the
being the best
150
and the
million
biggest
in
club in the game.
invest
Yeah.
it into our rebuilding, right? So if you are the same as us, you want Pogba out, please like and subscribe our video. Thank you. Let's go back to let's go on. Rashford and Maguire wants 350,000. That is according to report from Sky Sport. To be honest, I don't believe Sky Sport at all. I don't believe the Sun at all. I don't believe
Okay.
Daily Mirror at all. So these are the few papers that comes up with a lot of bullshit stories along the way, to sell papers, to sell stories. But um, just skimming across, Rashford should not be offered anything near 200k. So if he is asking for 300k, please get him out of the club. He is another diva in the making. But I don't believe it at all. I don't think he wants 350,000. But what is the right price for Rashford at the moment? And Maguire.
Okay. Okay, because you have just now you shared with me, right? You shared with me the actual wages that Man United paid the
Okay, let's look
players,
back.
and Sanchez being the highest paid at is it nearly or really 500k
Sanchez is
a week,
Sanchez
and then
350k. Anything on the add-on, the
oh,
goal, the bonus,
yeah,
the
sorry,
assist,
350.
the appearance, will
Okay,
get him near
if you look
500,000.
at the if you look at the list, if you look at the list, Anthony Martial is the third highest paid player at 250k. So I understand the reason Rashford is being speculated asking nearing 300k a month. Sorry, a week per week, 350k a week. Simply because he knows that he's part of the first team setup every time when the team gets on the field. For me, a fair price would be at the price of in between Luke Shaw's wages and also Lindelof's wages, which is in the region of maybe 120 to 180k per week, and that's it. It shouldn't touch that 200k mark at all. Uh, what we can put in to try and sweeten the deal, maybe it's everything is performance related. If he wants to get more, that means it is performance related. He gets that bonuses more. He gets that if he gets a certain achievement uh, on that particular season, then he'll be getting more, but not on a regular basis in terms of asking really to put in that kind of wage, just to destabilize the whole dressing room, asking for that kind of figure. Yeah.
Okay, the rumor is Salah is on 200k, Van Dijk is on
Uh-huh.
150k. So I take that as a benchmark. Rashford is nowhere near that.
Mm.
Harry Kane confirmed 200k. So and Rashford is nowhere near that. He is still young. But he has not shown the
Yep.
goal. He has not shown the assist. He can do it from time to time, but consistency is not
He has
his.
the potential to do so.
He
Yeah.
has the potential. So 100k, it's good enough for him at the moment because he's reportedly on 85, if I'm not mistaken. 45k. Sorry, it's reportedly
45.
by Mirius on 45. So it's actually quite
45k.
low for what for a
Yeah,
first
for
team
me,
starter.
you'll be like, it shouldn't touch anything beyond, and it shouldn't touch 200k or anything beyond that.
Mm.
It should be in the region of 100 and maybe 100. I think the most that we can get him will be like
I
around the
think
region
the
of
deal should be 100,
150.
and if he reach a certain milestone, it can be
Mm-hmm.
increased to 150 in the next 5 years.
Yeah. In a
So
way,
or if he
everything is
promised
performance
that he
related.
hit a certain milestone, you will offer him new contract of 200. Uh,
Yeah.
Hurricane, but it's nowhere near 200 at the moment. I think what I would agree on is 100k for Marcus Rashford because he has the potential, but he has not shown it. That being said, oh my god, this advertisement is annoying me. Phil Jones is on 120. Smalling is on 80. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Phil Jones is on 120. Oh my god. Um, Eric Bailly is on 85. Oh my god, this advertisement is annoying me. I can't get it out. Shit. Okay, so Pogba's on 290. Anthony Martial is 250. So yeah, when Anthony Martial is doing 250, of course you're on 45. You're gonna. Have you gotten your back? Waiting for his feed. But anyway, while we're trying to get him back, so Luke Shaw is on 195k. So what I'm saying that yes, Rashford has his point to ask for a higher wage, but it's only potential at the moment. So we should give him. If we give a lot of wages to this player, other players are going to come knocking at the door for doing just slightly better or for doing as well. So do not destroy the wage structure and get Sanchez out. Everybody is saying, wow, Sanchez got one goal and assisted one in Copa America against Japan. For God's sake, it's against Japan.
Uh-uh.
And it's
Yeah, yeah.
playing another team. It's not playing Manchester United. It's against Japan, and Japan's invited to play in Copa America, so they're not gonna give their best. So if he scores one goal, assists one, uh, it phases me not. The same as Lukaku, it phases me not. So do not fall into the trap of supporting Sanchez. He has not shown that in 1.5 year and Manchester United. He scored 3 goals for God's sake. So get him out before he destroy our waste structure. He has been playing nothing like a 350k striker. Okay, so how are you doing? How is connection doing? We can see you well. Can you speak?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to
Getting
my
somewhere.
meeting is going to start soon, so I still have to eat
Okay.
my dinner.
Oh,
So
okay. Okay, we
sorry, man.
finish this in about 2 minutes. Okay, so let's talk about this is a bit of
Okay, okay,
update.
yeah,
Sup, sup.
yeah, yeah, same.
We just finished up Tielemans. Uh, we apparently have decided not to sign Tielemans. Reportedly, hopefully it's not true. So no other news after that. It's that we've been offered Tielemans, but we have not taken the chance to sign him. So Leicester is at the top. But I still hope we can sign Tielemans because Pogba is going. So Wan Bissaka, another bid, 35 million plus 15 million add-ons rejected. I tell you, Ed Woodward, get your shit together. Do not give 35 plus 15 add-ons. Do not add this on, add that on. Put in 50 straight. 50 millions for a right back, a good right back, a potential right back. 50 millions for Kyle Walker, 50 millions for Benjamin D. Get 50 millions for Wan Bissaka. Full stop. Move fast. Okay, and Bruno Fernandes, no news at the moment. Liverpool put in the 40 million. Apparently, partly, I don't believe it. Atletico Madrid also put in 40 million. I don't believe it. So, this is the update at the moment. Anything before you want to say with regard to all rumors? Who do you want to replace Pogba in the center midfield? Bruno Fernandes.
If you can get Bruno Fernandes, then get yeah, Bruno Fernandes. That's one. And then I know maybe you should get the latest scoop on Van de Beek. I think Van de Beek.
Yeah, yeah. Van de
Maybe
Beek,
we
good box
can
to
get
box.
Van de Beek. Yeah, because
Not gonna be
currently
expensive also.
he's still open. He still has his option open.
And he said he want
Whether
to
he
come
wants to
to
sign.
England.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Anyway, yeah. For me, those two players can be the one who can take Pogba's place whenever we take on the pitch. Yeah.
Donny Van de Beek is a box to box, which is good. We have Bruno Fernandes attacking. We have Donny Van de Beek box to box. CDM.
The CDM should be. I
Sean
think we do
Longstaff.
have one. Maybe we just need to get him play more.
Sean
Yeah.
McTominay. No, no.
Anyway.
Fred or
No, no,
McTominay.
no. That Fred.
Look, I still
in
hope
terms
Fred
of,
will come
yeah,
good. I
I
still
think
hope
Fred
Fred will
can
come
be
good.
there.
Yeah, I hope, but I do not know.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
hasn't been trusted on. So, but if you get two midfield, Donny Van de
yeah.
Beek and Bruno Fernandes will be good. Okay, so I think you can go have your dinner before the meeting starts. I'm just gonna wrap it up here.
Sorry, man.
Alright,
I really
alright.
sorry.
No
Yeah.
worries, no worries. Thanks for being around me. Say bye to me. Okay, say bye to me. Okay, bye. Hello. To wrap things up after we left, I think there's a bit of I didn't notice that when the Skypes go off, that both our voice and also our display will go off. But anyway, to wrap things up, yeah, Harry Maguire, 80 millions touted, nothing is confirmed. Just hopefully one of the defender comes in. Ruben Diaz, right, either it's Ruben Diaz or Harry Maguire. Issa Diop is a very latest addition. I think it's just to boost, just to tell if we don't go to you, we still have other people, other players lined up. Even if that if Inter Milan want to exchange Skriniar with Lukaku, which I don't think happening. It's fine. All these are good defenders, so I hope one of them come in, and I hope one of them will come in very very quickly. So it's up to Ed Woodwork to do his magic. That's one thing. Um, so let's go back to Bruno Fernandes. Nothing much about him. Liverpool come in, Atletico Madrid come in with a silly 40 million bid, which is not gonna be accepted. I don't think it's anything real in it. Wan Bissaka latest 35 millions plus 15 add-on. And Edward, don't do all these things, please. Just give him 50 millions. Full stop. Shut up, do your job at Woodward. And Bruno Fernandes, sign him quick, sign him quick. I think everyone wants Bruno Fernandes. Everyone's waiting on Bruno Fernandes. So Sean Longstaff, I can see Sean Longstaff coming in. Manchester United quite confident getting him. I don't care about him. I don't know how good is he is. Hopefully the scouts are true. So if Sean Longstaff come in, I still hope there's another two more centre midfield coming in, either Tillman box to box or Donny Van de Beek box to box, or and Bruno Fernandes is a must. Full stop. Right wing, nothing on the Lozano. We were interested in Bergwijn, but nothing on the front. No one that we're linked with. Pepe is still not going anywhere yet. Nothing has been confirmed. These players are on holiday, and I hope they can be confirmed very, very quickly. And yeah, Edward Word, there's no 2 to 3 weeks before July 1st. Please, I think 2 weeks before July 1st, get your crap together and do your job. Make sure there are players, enough players for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to work with, and get your best deal for Paul Pogba. Full stop. Do your job. Okay, if you can't do it, get a director in. We have been clamoring for one for this while, and your slowness, your wanting to control, has contributed to our very, very bad transfer summer at the moment. We do not see any change from what we had last season. Last season we have Fred, we have Lee Grant, we have Delort. Nothing good enough. So show us what you can do this season. Get us the 3 center midfield, the 1 center back, the 1 right back. There's 5 players, another right wing. There's 6 players. Get this in. Get Pogba out. Get Lukaku out, get Sanchez out, stop destroying the wages. I see you trying to do something. Hopefully it worked. Jose Mourinho has been giving you a list of crappy players, but I believe, I trust in Ole Gunnar that he has given you a list of good players. So do your job. So if you want to join in discussion, if you want to be a part of community, please do us a big favor and subscribe to our channel. We also post a lot of news on our United Kopitiam Facebook page. It's right in the description page below. And also drop in your comments. Please talk to us about Pogba, because we really want your feedback on, whether Pogba should go, whether Pogba should stay. Did we miss anything about Pogba? Change probably if you could change our mind, change your opinions about Pogba. Should he be given a list of chance? 500k? No way. Okay, so see you. Thank you for watching, and have a great day, great night, great evening, great afternoon, wherever you are. Cheers.